Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Here are the news headlines. Cryptocurrency market recovers after US CPI shock. Stablecoin issuer Tether cuts commercial paper holdings to zero. Uniswap Labs raises $165 million as attention shifts to NFTs Web3. Crypto asset manager BlockTower launches $150 million venture capital fund. Dragonfly and OpenSea back $10 million raise for NFT financing firm MetaStreet. Blockchain games and Metaverse projects raised $1.3 billion in Q3. Voyager Digital's Creditors push back against plans to provide Execs with legal immunity. Crypto startup Fabric System raises $13 million seed round to provide blockchain hardware. Enterprise crypto wallet startup MetaStreet Labs raises $6 million in Polychain-led round. Apparel and luxury brands lead on list of industries embracing NFT projects. And now the news in detail. Bitcoin prices bounced back on Friday from its key support levels, rising over $19,500 after falling close to $18,000 on Thursday. The largest cryptocurrency fell more than 7% to hit a low of $18,198.43 after the Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers, a benchmark gauge of inflation, rose 8.2% in September versus an market expectation of 8.1%. Cryptocurrency market witnessed volatility after US inflation showed no signs of cooling off. This caused risk on assets to drop across the board, as investors are worried that this will lead the Fed to maintain an aggressive stance and further raise rates. Bitcoin was trading at $19,800, up 3.7%, while Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 2.5%, trading at $1,325. IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading higher by 3.2% at 28,398 points. Tether, the stablecoin issuer, has reduced its commercial paper holdings to zero, replacing them with US Treasury bills, the company announced in a blog post on October 14. Tether stated that reducing commercial papers to zero demonstrates Tether's commitment to backing its tokens with the most secure reserves in the market. Tether had earlier said that it would bring its commercial paper holdings to zero by the end of the year because of growing concerns over the stability of the Tether ecosystem and its stablecoin USDT. Uniswap Labs, a decentralized exchange, has raised $165 million in a Series B funding round led by some of blockchain's most prominent venture firms, putting the company on track to expand into other crypto-focused domains. Polychain Capital led the round with participation from several existing investors including Andreessen Horowitz, Paradigm, Variant and SV Angel. The funding will be used to expand Uniswap's existing product offerings and improve the user experience through new web applications, developer tools, and a shift towards mobile, according to the company. BlockTower, a cryptocurrency-focused asset management firm, has launched a venture capital arm with a new $150 million fund to support decentralized finance and blockchain infrastructure projects. The fund has been operating in the shadows since December, and its financial backers include BPI France and MassMutual. According to the blog, the new venture capital arm will be led by general partner Thomas Clocanis, a former partner at investment firm White Star Capital. Aptos, a Layer 1 blockchain, and Maple Finance, an institutional finance network, are two recent BlockTower investments. MetaStreet, a provider of NFT debt, has raised $10 million in new funding. Dragonfly Capital, Nascent and Ethereum Ventures are among the round's investors. New investors included Fintech Collective, DCG, the LAO, the Focus Labs, Mirana Ventures, Metaverse, OpenSea Ventures, Leisure Prime, Metaphor, and Flying Falcon. The funds will be used to develop trust, credit, and ownership products to facilitate debt and to expand the NFT industry's debt infrastructure. According to DApp Radar's latest BGA Games report, blockchain games and metaverse projects raised a total of $1.3 billion in venture capital between July and September. While this figure was 48% lower than in the second quarter, it was nearly double what was raised in 2021. According to DApp Radar, projects focused on Web3 metaverse infrastructure accounted for more than 36% of quarterly investments. Looking specifically at blockchain gaming, the report revealed that underlying industry activity was still growing despite the bear market. In September, the number of unique active wallets participating in blockchain games increased by 8% month-over-month to 912,000. The committee representing creditors in the Voyager bankruptcy case says it supports the recent sale to FTX, but in a new objection, it's taking issue with provisions in the sale plan that would protect executives from being taken to task down the line. The creditor committee filed an objection last night in response to Voyager's motion for approval of an order that would lay out procedures for its sale process. The creditor committee is concerned about stipulations in the recently filed plan that would effectively release executives from liability. FTX scooped up the distressed firm's assets for $1.4 billion at the close of last month, bringing the Chapter 11 process into its end game. The court still needs to approve motions related to the deal, and creditors will have to vote on the plan. Now the committee is asking the court to include a third option during the voting process that would allow creditors to accept the plan but object to the releases of the estate claims against directors and officers. Fabric Systems, a crypto hardware technology startup, has raised $13 million in seed equity funding, which will be used to develop two products: a liquid-cooled Bitcoin miner and a computer processor for advanced cryptographic algorithms such as zero-knowledge proofs. According to Fabric co-founder Michael Gao, the majority of the funding will be used on the Bitcoin side. Some of the funding will be used for zero-knowledge proof pilot experiments. Metaplanet, the investment vehicle of the Skype co-founder John Tellin, Blockchain.com, and 8090 partners all participated in the round. Upstart crypto infrastructure company Pine Street Labs is trying to build a better business wallet with $6 million in funding from Polychain Capital and other top crypto venture capital firms. Pine Street Labs wants to shake up the wallet experience for companies, funds, traders, really any business that needs to store tokens, says CEO Justin Gregorius. Gregorius says his solution is a non-custodial crypto wallet API to let business plug and play across 12 different blockchains. Polychain Capital led the round with participation from Blockchain Capital, Coinbase Ventures, Genesis, CoinList, Figment, and BECO Capital. Apparel and luxury brands are among the companies showing the most interest in gaining access to Web3 via non-fungible tokens. According to newly compiled data on traditional brands, that is, those whose core businesses fall outside of the Web3 realm, that have launched tradable NFT collections since 2020, crypto market analysis site CoinGecko discovered that 19 of the 51 brands in the list are from apparel and luxury goods industry, followed by media companies, those in the beverages space, food and staple retailing companies, entertainment entities, and automakers like Mercedes, McLaren, and Audi. Looking at the apparel and luxury goods brands category specifically, CoinGecko puts Adidas at the top of the ranking of brands by trading volume. Taking second place on the overall list was Dolce & Gabbana. Tiffany & Co. landed in the number 3 spot with $12.62 million in primary sales revenue. That's all in the bulletin today. This is me, Vishakha, signing off. And for more such updates, do like, subscribe, and share to 3.0 TV.